Hello everyone, welcome to your yoga practice for flexibility in the hamstrings and the hips. We'll be moving into a compass pose today, so whenever you are ready, let's begin in a seated position in a butterfly pose, bringing both feet together to open up the hips. Bring the sit bones out from underneath you. Depending on how deep you want to take this, you can bring the feet closer towards the hips or you can bring the feet further away. Bring the hands to the outside edges of the feet and just start by closing down the eyes. Take a few deep breaths in through the nose, cleansing the entire body, and with your exhale, completely releasing any negativity, any tension. Breathing in, awakening to the joy that's within you. Know that it's your natural state. Start to release any tension in the groin, in the hips. Feeling gravity, pull the knees down towards the mat. Lengthen out through the spine to the top of the head. And as you inhale, start to fold in yourself. Press the elbows into the legs to deepen the pose and let the head hang heavy in the air, a natural rounding in the spine here. Breathing in into the back body, into the kidney region. Breathing out, maybe folding a little bit deeper, bringing the forehead or third eye towards the toes. At the same time, letting both legs find the mat. On your inhale, roll your way up. Open up the eyes if they're not already open. Extend the right leg out beside you. Bring the left foot into the groin. Turn to face that right leg. On your inhale, reach the arms up over the ears, lengthen out through the spine. As you exhale, fold over that right leg, pull the toes towards your face. Let the hands rest wherever they reach, whether that's the shins, the ankle, or the outside edges of the feet. On your next inhale, breathe in, lengthen out through the spine, halfway lift. On your exhale, refold. Maybe bringing forehead towards that right knee, and we'll stay here for 3 rounds of breath. On your next inhale, make your way up. Bring the right hand to the inside of that right leg and reach the left arm up and over that left ear. Option 2, come down to that right forearm. Creating a rainbow shape in the side of the body, pulling toes towards the face. That left shoulder pulling back, turning the gaze up, open up through the chin. On your inhale, make your way up. Extend the left leg out to the side. Bring the right foot to the inside of that left thigh. Turn to face that left leg. Inhale, reach the arms over the ears. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Inhale, lift halfway, pull the shoulders back, heart reaches forward. And exhale, you rest, you surrender. Take a peaceful breath in and make your way up. Bring that left hand to the inside of that left leg. Reach the right arm all the way up over the ear. Maybe you come down to that left forearm, reaching fingers towards the toes. Maybe you do take a bind. Open up through the chin, create space between the ear and the neck. Inhale, make your way up. Cross the ankles and make your way into a comfortable tabletop position, bringing shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. 2 cats and cows. Drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the gaze, shoulders pull back. Tailbone reaches towards the head. On your exhale, start to round out through the tailbone, pressing the hands away. Shoulders pull away from each other, chin to the chest. And 2 more times. Drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, chin into the chest. Make your way into a tabletop. Tuck the toes underneath. Lift the knees off. Send the hips back, downward dog. Keep the knees bent to begin. Think of sending hips up towards the sky. And then from here, start to pull the heels down towards the mat, keeping length in the spine without any curling. Bring heart towards the thighs. Feel and breathe into the stretch of the backs of the calves and the hamstrings. On your inhale, reach that left leg up to the sky. Keep the hips squared. On your exhale, step that left foot to the outside of that left hand. Lower the back knee down, lizard lunge. Untuck the back toes. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Send the hips down. Stay here and breathe. From here, extend that left leg, send the hips back, pull the toes back. Exhale, rebend, lower the hips down, lift up through the heart. And we'll do this 3 more times. One more time. Rebend into that left knee. Stay on the hands, or option to come down to the forearms. Keep the spine nice and long. We stay here and we breathe. If this is fairly easy for you, bring that left arm underneath the left leg to the outside of the mat, right hand to the outside of the mat, and start to send the heart down, bending into the elbows. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Turn the left toes out. Lift the back knee up. Make our way into Malasana squat. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Send both hips down. Bring both hands to your heart center. Press the thumb towards the heart. Press the arms into the legs. If you'd like, you can rock side to side. Lifting one heel, lifting the other. Bring both hands down in front of the face. Lift the hips up, turn the toes parallel, forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, come up high on the fingertips, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, refold. Pull the heart towards the legs. Wrap the arms behind the legs, grabbing onto opposite elbows, and let the head hang heavy. You can rock the head yes and no a few times. Start to straighten out through the legs. If the knees are bent, pull the tailbone up towards the sky. Pull the heart deeper in between the legs. Release the hands down. Step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up into a high plank. Option to lower the knees down, come all the way down to the belly. Inhale, cobra, lift up through the chest, elbows pull in, shoulders pull back. Come up to the knees, make your way back into your downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift that right leg up, keep the hips squared. Exhale, step the right foot to the outside of that right hand, lower the back knee down. Stay here for 3 rounds of breath. Let the hips settle down, sinking deeper with every exhale. Start to straighten out through that right leg. Extend that right leg. Pull the toes towards the face. On your inhale, you rebend, send the hips down, lift the chest. We'll do that 3 more times. One more time. We bend into that right knee. Stay up on the hands. Option to come down to the forearms or bring the hands to the outside underneath that right leg. We stay here 3 rounds of breath. Breathing in through any tension or discomfort. We minimize any risk of injury through softness in the body. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the left toes under, lift the back knee up, and step back into your downward facing dog. Walk the hands towards the feet, meeting at the back of the mat into your forward fold. Bring both hands underneath the feet. As you exhale, bend into the elbows, pull the heart deeper in between the legs. Lift up, release the hands, walk all the way back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Open up the hip, bend the knee into your scorpion pose. Step the left foot to the outside of that left hand. Bring the back heel in into an angle. Keep the left hand down. Reach the right arm up into your side angle. Reach the right arm over the shoulder. Inhale it here. Stay for your exhale. Take another deep breath in all the way to the low belly. As you exhale, reach the fingertips forward over the ear. Inhale, lift up for warrior 2. Arms open horizontal. The feet stay the same. Softness in that back knee. Turn the left palm up, reverse warrior. Right hand slides down the back leg. Straighten out through that left leg. Triangle pose. Lift up, tipping like a teapot. Send the hips back. Bring that right hand down to the shin or to the mat. Keep lengthen the side body. Once again, reach the arms over the ear. Fingers reach forward. Rebend into that left knee, bring the right hand down, lift the back heel up parallel. Inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. Cactus out through the arm. That left shoulder pulls back. Exhale, lower the left hand down, step the left foot back, downward dog. Inhale, ripple forward into a high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale into a cobra. Back bend of your choice. Lift the hips up and back, downward dog. Lift that right leg up, open up the hip, bend the knee into scorpion. And step that right foot to the outside of that right hand. The back heel comes in into an angle, lift the left arm up. As you exhale, reach the fingertips forward over the ear. Inhale, start to lift up into your warrior two. Feet stay the same. Engage the core, turn the right palm up, reverse warrior. Left hand slides down the back leg. Straighten out through that right leg, triangle pose, tipping forward, right hand down to the shin or the inside of that right foot. On the next exhale, reach the fingertips forward. Lower that left hand down, bend into that right knee, left heel comes up. Reach the right arm up, bend the elbow, cactus the arm. Exhale, lower that right hand down, step it back, downward dog. Gaze forward, bend the knees, step, walk, or hop up to the top. Inhale, lift halfway, hands to the shins, exhale, release. Bend into the knees, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, palms touch at heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Step back, plank pose. Lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, back bend of choice, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left leg up to the sky, open up the hip. Step the left foot to the outside, extended side angle. Reach the right arm up. You have the option to stay here or take a bind, bring that left hand underneath the left leg. Right arm reaches behind the back, reaching for the fingertips or your shirt. Pull that right shoulder back. Send the hips forward. Option to start to extend out through that left leg. Rebend into that left knee. Lift up, warrior two. Make your way gracefully, reverse warrior. Straighten through that left leg, triangle pose. On your exhale, fingertips reach forward. Rebend into that left knee. Lift the back heel up. Twisted lunge. Open up through that left shoulder, bend the elbow. Lower that left hand down, step back. Downward dog. Option to take a vinyasa, option to stay here. If you're taking a vinyasa, let's flow. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, all the way or halfway. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, reach that right leg up to the sky. Open up the hip. Step the right foot to the outside of that right hand. Extended side angle, lift the left arm up. Take whatever variation you'd like here. If you're taking a bind, bring that right hand underneath that right leg. Left arm reaches behind the back, reaching for the fingertips or a shirt. Pull that left shoulder back. Back of the head reaches back. If you'd like to take it deeper, straightening out through that right leg. Rebend into that right knee, lift up for warrior two. Make your way back, nice and controlled movements. Reverse warrior. Straighten out that right leg, triangle pose. Reach the arm forward, lower that left hand down, rebend into that right knee, twisted side angle with the cactus arm. Lower that right hand down, step that left foot to meet the right forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, refold. Bend into the knees, heel toe the feet, mat distance. Bring the hands behind you. Lower yourself down to the hips. Bring the feet close in towards the chest. Knees in. Take a yogi toe lock, bringing pointer fingers, middle finger, and thumb together, grabbing on to the toes. Find your balance. Send the hips back and lift the feet forward. Stay here as you find your balance. Start to extend both legs up. If you'd like to play around, separate the legs, pull the fingers back and the feet push forwards. This will help you balance a little bit more. Bend into the knees. Bring the feet together. Keep the legs up. Bring the arms down by the sides, boat pose. Slowly lower both feet down. Wrap the arms around the legs. Bring forehead towards the knees. Start to lift the head and bring yourself back into a butterfly pose. What we're going to do is keep that right foot to the inside of the left leg, grabbing the hold of the outer edge of that left foot with the left hand. Lift that left leg up. You can place that right hand on that right knee. Start to extend, straighten out through that left leg, and bend, pull it back like an arrow. We'll do that a few times. And once you feel like you have enough depth, pull that left leg back, past the shoulder if possible. Grab the outer edge of that left foot with the right hand this time. Release the left hand, bring that left hand to underneath that left leg. Pull that left leg up over the shoulder if possible. Bring that left hand out beside you, grabbing a hold of the outer edge of the foot. We start to extend that left leg. Turn the gaze over to the right side into your compass pose. Rebend into that left knee, and gently we lower that left foot to the inside of that right thigh. If you did it or you didn't do it, it doesn't matter. This is all just for fun. Grab a hold of the outer edge of that right foot, lift the foot up, extend the leg, and pull the knee back. The more you can pull that knee back, the more depth you'll have to possibly get it over the shoulder. And once you feel like you have enough depth, pull that leg back, grab a hold of the outer edge of that right foot with the left hand, bring that right hand underneath the leg to pull the leg up and over the shoulder. Right hand comes down beside you, and then we start to extend that right leg, gazing under that left arm. Rebend into that right knee and bring that right foot on top of the left knee, left foot underneath that right knee into a pigeon, seated pigeon. Bring the hands down beside you, fingertips or hands on the mat, close down the eyes, grounding down. Slowly open up the eyes if they're closed, and let's switch the legs, bringing that left foot on top of the right knee, right foot underneath that left knee. Once again, fingertips or hands down. And let's close the eyes, look within. Start to open up the eyes and make your way into a comfortable seated position of your choice, or you can make your way down to your back for a Shavasana. If you're in a seated position, let the palms face up on the knees. If you're on the back, turning the palms towards the sky. Start to soften in the area in between the eyebrows, relaxing the jaw, releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth, and allowing ourselves to accept where we are today and be at peace with where we are. Know that you are on the right track. Let go and be still. If you're on your back, slowly start to make your way up into a comfortable seat. Let's bring both hands together at prayer in front of the chest. Notice any differences you may feel in the body and the mind. Give yourself a big thanks for showing up. From my heart to yours, namaste.